What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Puyo Puyo Tetris. We're in the home stretch. 10 more levels in Act 10, and we'll have completed everything. So, let's have some deja vu. I feel like I've done this before. It's time to beat Ringo in Tetris vs. Puyo Puyo, with X as our main character. Let's do this.
I need you, O.
Pee-pee!
Little old me.
It's time for a routine report.
Pee-pee! Pee-pee!
A routine report! My favorite part.
Captain's report. This is Captain X of the SS Tetra. I am broadcasting this signal via Communications Officer O. The constellation zone appears quiet. No ripples in space-time to report. End of report.
Pee-pee! Pee-pee! Pee!
Just imagine if there was some other doofus named T trying to give a captain's report. Pfft, he'd be bad at it.
Do we really need to make these reports?
Hey, wait a minute. I have seen this before.
I never really questioned them before.
Pee-pee!
Yes, sir!
You're right. It's my duty to make a report. Even though there's never been any problems out here. It's so peaceful and quiet.
Huh?
Pee-pee!
You shouldn't have said anything, you fool!
What was that, O? What are the odds? Just as I said, we never have any problems out here.
This is not good.
You hear that? I heard someone talking inside the playroom. Did you hear, O?
Pee-pee-pee-pee-pee!
Oh god, we're repeating history! No!
Let's check it out.
This is not good! I got teleported from home, and I'm in some weird place, and I'm all alone. This is so not good!
Captain's report. A girl with an outlandish haircut has materialized aboard the SS Tetra. I believe she is currently performing an improvised alien comedy routine.
Pee-pee!
Punchline needs some work, honey. Come on.
Don't be hasty, O. Something about this seems not normal. I am unsure what our next course of action should be. You there!
Huh? He's wearing a rather outlandish bow tie. And he's trying to talk to me.
Wait. Did you bring me here? Sounds like the only solution here is that we should battle.
Wait, what? The girl is in a panic, but perhaps a battle might be the best course.
She's a feisty one. Take her down.
I shall fight her until she calms down.
Pee-pee-pee-pee-pee!
Beat her into submission, true Captain X.
Let's do this! Tetris time!
Puyo Puyo time!
It's on!
So, it's been a long time since I've done the stories for these last 3 chapters. It makes a lot of sense that this particular act is called Deja Vu. It's the opening again, and I kinda love it. So, this is what the scenarios would be like if X was here instead of T. But that's neither here nor there. Let's beat Ringo with 13,000 points in Tetris vs. Puyo Puyo. This shouldn't be too bad, but I have a feeling this will be harder than when we originally did this back in Chapter 1. Let's see. It actually feels kind of good to play a very simple opponent. I mean, if you take a look over at Ringo's side, you'll notice that she is going very slowly. She doesn't even drop them that fast. It's just, oh, hum-de-dum, I'll just take my time. I wonder if this is just to ease the player back in, because this chapter isn't particularly difficult, except for getting 3 stars. If you're going for 3 stars, then, you know, all of a sudden it becomes a little bit more difficult, because right now Ringo is just being a pushover. Like, I'm going to send so much garbage over at the same time she's not even going to have a chance to recover. But I guess that's by design, because the first time we fought Ringo, it took a little bit extra. I mean, it didn't take a little bit of extra to get those 3 stars. It was actually fairly simple. But here, to get 3 stars, you need to, defeat her with a lot of points instead of, just tapping her and she falls over dead. Like now.
I need to study more.
Thank you. That was fun.
Wow. Okay. Ringo didn't fight back at all. Which means this is as difficult as it was back in Chapter 1. We need to show a bit of mercy because apparently 2 Tetrises in a row wasn't enough pointage in order to destroy her, which means we need to go stupid slow or extremely fast and just rack up the Tetrises one after another. No mistakes are possible with this. This memory seems rather familiar. Even though I wasn't here, I still remember it.
Hold on. I'm having some deja vu.
So it's not just me.
Oh good, she does remember.
But X, why are you the captain suddenly?
I don't know.
It's clear. This is my chance to explore the Tetra without anyone stopping me. I can see what daily life is like on a starship. This'll be fun! Goodbye, Captain X!
No, you'll create a time paradox! Ringo, no!
What an energetic girl.
She's gonna destroy the fabric of space-time, Captain! But at least she's having fun, I guess.
T must have had a great time meeting that one. She seems like a fun travel companion.
Well, okay, if they're gonna do it that way, we'll just run with it. Let's go get those 3 stars. I don't know how I want to do this. I do have a podcast to listen to, so maybe I can play the long game. Let's just see how it goes. Let's get those 13,000 points.
Ow!
Tetris!
Ow! I need to study more.
Thank you. That was fun.
I don't know how she survived about 5 straight Tetrises, but that actually took a bit longer than expected. There was one where I got like up to 12,000 and some odd points, and she just couldn't hold out long enough for like one more line to be cleared, so that one actually took a bit. It's just constant onslaught, and then you get those 3 stars. Alright, it's time for a puzzle trial. 7,000 points in 16 lines, or 10,000 points in 16 lines, or before clearing 16 lines. That shouldn't be too bad. So, gotta say, this final chapter where they're showing a bit more of X being a character, I like that. Again, the extra chapters are to show off more of the bit characters who didn't get a lot of time in the sun, and I really like that, because Puyo Puyo Tetris has such a great cast, and putting characters in, like, the sidecar, like Skeirudara, or even Shezo, he didn't get too much time to have fun in the sun, which is probably good, because he'd probably get arrested by the time he gets out to the sunlight. But I really like that they're giving characters extra time and attention. It's something I really wish more games did, because sometimes the side casts can outshine the main cast, which is probably why they become side characters in the first place, because, you know, you don't want to overshadow your headliner.
Awesome.
But it just makes me happy.
Awesome.
I need to be careful, because I'm about to run out of lines here to work with. So let's build it up. Let's do like they do in Puyo Puyo Tetris. Make stairs. Except it's more like creating proper architecture for Tetris. Yeah, that's enough.
Tetra, thank you.
There we go.
That was fun.
10 grand, 16 lines, boom, 3 stars. No challenge can stand in my way. You're so right, Matt Mercer. Nothing can stand in your way. Ooh, a new skin, thank you. So, a Worldly Wanderer. This is a fusion mode. We need to beat Ekolo. I remember fighting Ekolo. Guy is brittle as wax paper, but man, can he be difficult. Let's see what he's got.
This is odd. I thought the way we left things, I went back to being keeper. Didn't I stay in the farthest edges of space-time? But this is the Tetra.
Sorry, mind if I burst in?
Hey, I remember you.
My Ringo sense was going haywire. Is she here?
My friend, your instruments are perfectly calibrated.
She's off running amok in a different dimension. Why don't you go join her?
I knew it. I can sense her across dimensions.
That sounds like a colossal waste of your talents, no?
It also sounds kinda weird. If I had a radar for specific people in my life, I might be considered a stalker.
No. What do you think? I just poke around and spy on people 24/7?
No, I didn't imply that.
See, that's what happens when you assume. You make an ass of you and X.
Good, because I don't do it 24/7. More like 22/6.
What?
Alright, nope, he's still weird.
Ha! I knew it! Say, I never got to thank you properly earlier. You really came through for me.
Now you're making me blush.
Well, since you're so powerful, maybe you know. Where are we exactly?
Are you being serious? You haven't figured it out? Guess they'll give a starship to just anyone.
Okay, so I just had a theory. If the timeline is repeating itself, but the scenario is X is here instead of T, that would be interesting if Ekalo was kind of, all-seeing, all-knowing. And he's like, you haven't reached that part of the story yet. Just be patient. You'll get there eventually. That just sounds like a great setup.
Now, that's uncalled for. Especially from someone who's drooling all over.
Let's battle. And if you win, I'll spill the beans.
Your beans. Spill them. 17,000 points in a fusion battle. Let's see how this goes. Ekalo can be a difficult opponent, but we'll see what happens. Yeesh. So hey, did you know that Ekalo is kind of a bad dude? Yeah, I think you could have figured that out for yourself. He is a boss in Puyo Puyo Tetris, but that's not the main reason I bring up him being a bad dude. See, this is why I've been so interested in doing this Let's Play. I mean, besides the fact that I want to show off my subpar skills to the internet, but it means I get to check up on lore that I didn't know about a franchise I've been enjoying, and it gets nuts. Like, it gets crazy on how much we've missed because the Puyo games haven't come over to the States. And even if they did come over to the States, I don't think they would have kept half the stuff that happens in these games. So here, let me just read you what happened in Puyo Puyo 7, where he's the main bad guy. Ekalo, the bad guy. He's playing tricks on people. And I will say, Puyo Puyo Tetris has been kidified, if I'm going to use that terminology, just because, we can't have Sheza running around with no head or something like that. We can't have Arl decapitating people, and we can't have Ekalo destroying the world. Which is what happens in Puyo Puyo 7. So let me just read verbatim what happens in the wiki, and it gets nuts, like I said. So during the events of the story, it is revealed that Dark Arl was actually Ekalo using Arl's body. He apparently wanted to bury Ringo's world in Puyo just for his amusement, so he's still a trickster, but goddamn. After being beaten out of Arl's body, he wanted to possess Ringo, but she wasn't about to let that happen. After foiling Ekalo's little game a second time, he decided that all worlds would suffer and be buried in Puyo, so he began to break down all worlds to gain the power to do this. Ringo could only watch until Amity and Arl came, along with apparently everyone else too. The three girls teamed up to battle Ekalo one last time. They defeated him, and apparently it sent everyone back to their respective worlds unharmed. He was planning to destroy the world because he got bored. Is he like a god of destruction or something like that? Or does he just have the power to be a major trickster and just ruin everybody's day? It's so interesting. And they brought back the fascination with Arl, with Ringo, but it's never actually explained why he has this fascination. Maybe it's just he is jealous of her powers or something like that. But she's just a high school kid. She's not doing anything like world-ending like he is. So, it could be out of jealousy? maybe that's why he picks on her friends so much, possibly? But it's never properly explained, so maybe if I play more of Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, I will get the answers I so desire. But, yeah, I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention because it is amazing to me. It's such a goofball of a villain, can actually bring high stakes in other games, but in Puyo Puyo Tetris he's like, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I lost!
Thank you. That was fun.
Honestly, not that bad. I could have sworn Ekolo, like, threw massive amounts of garbage, like, out of nowhere, but apparently, just like the last time we fought him as a boss, you mess up one combo setup of his, and he just doesn't know what to do. So tell me what you know, trickster.
Hey, that was fun!
So, you gonna tell me where we are?
This is the dream world. You, sir, are dreaming.
Well, that explains it. I'm imagining I'm the captain of the Tetra again.
Yep, something like that.
Kinda weak. I never did like the plot twist, it was all a dream. But then again, if X is able to control his thoughts in his subconscious, and he's hearing exactly what he wants to hear, that's more interesting. If he just is able to manipulate his dreams at will.
And you can travel between dimensions.
But then, oh yeah, this is a dream dimension. Okay, never mind. This is kind of interesting.
So I'm guessing you popped into my memories?
Bingo!
Anything else I should know?
Nope, just about all the key points.
X is surprisingly okay with this. He's like, the trickster just popped into my brain while I was in the dream dimension. It's alright.
But head on down the hall. There's someone waiting.
Oh, all right, thanks.
What a shame. He should know better than to trust me.
Ooh, the plot thickens. Ah, come on! Alright. I guess they're bringing on all the boss characters at once. Next time on Puyo Puyo Tetris. Let's take down the Dark Prince in a big bang. Puyo versus Puyo, that's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I'll come out unscathed. We'll have to see. See you guys next time.